So welcome back to the assembly bit of our haggis, neeps and tatties braid for Burns night tonight. We have the potatoes mashed, we have the neeps mashed, we have the haggis softened, so it's more manageable. I used the mix and chop just to soften it down a bit so it wasn't too lumpy for when we put it together. I'll just keep it slightly warm in the microwave. Also, I don't know if you remember, but in the small microwave we did some parboiled potatoes for roasting. So we've taken them out, we've put them in here, we've actually spritzed them. Actually, I want to show you this because this is a fantastic tool, especially if any of you like me are trying to watch your weight after Christmas, and it just spritzes oil in here. You put your own oil in here so it's very pure, there's no chemicals in here, and then you just pump air into it and it will come out in a fine spray. So what we've done, that'll go in the oven shortly. I've opened a tin of Just Roll croissant dough pastry, and I've got it here on the medium round stone. Now a few of you will look on this as a pizza stone, and yes it is, it's a clay stone, fantastic for giving crisp bottoms to your pizzas. It's like baking with a clay lined oven when you have one of our stones. I'm not going to talk too much about stoneware just now. I will do a separate blog about our stoneware because they are the bestest thing to have in your kitchen. Great for oven chips, oven fish, scones, biscuits, bread, lots of things. But just now we're going to use it as a croissant dough recipe. So we're going to fold the croissant dough in half like that. I've got my pizza, in fact if I take this up here it might be easier for you to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut this in half where the fold was, like that. I'm going to lay it side by side, so we've cut that long strip. As you can see, each one of these can be perforated and you can cut them and then roll them up like individual croissants, which is really nice on a Sunday morning. Take them back to bed with a cup of coffee and maybe put some chocolate inside and make your own chocolate croissants. Absolutely scrummy. But what I'm doing just now is I'm actually sticking the perforations together. I'm making this into one rectangle sheet of pastry. Now we'll just quickly do that. Pampered Chef recipes are all about a fast and easy life in the kitchen. We don't want to spend time slaving there, we want to spend hours enjoying each other's company around the table with a wee dram of whiskey tonight. So there we are, we've now got one rectangle slab of gorgeous pastry, and to this we're going to add some potatoes. So here we are, our mashed tatties, a wee drop of butter and some grated cheese. I'm going to use our large scoop. I'm going to be very careful as well that I don't scratch my pan with this scoop because it's metal and these pans are amazing. I don't want to take any chance damaging them. So I've now got my silicone scraper underneath as I come up through the potatoes. We have two different ranges of pans. We've got stainless steel, which are amazing too, and we've got these executive non-stick cookware. And in March we're going to be bringing out this amazing range of white ceramic pans, which are absolutely gorgeous. I've been using them already. So there we have our potatoes. Now we're going to do our neeps. Again, just the same. There's going to be some left over, but that's great because we've got some haggis left over that we're going to have in a couple of days' time, just with neeps and tatties, but we're being posh tonight. So that's our neeps, and now we're going to put our haggis on the top as well. Now this might look a bit strange, but I can tell you it's the most gorgeous, gorgeous comfort food, especially on a day like today where it's so cold out there. I was actually hoping there might be some red squirrels for you to see out the window. They come and they feed from our feeders. They're absolutely adorable, especially when there's two or three of them and they're all fighting with each other. So that's the filling. You obviously can put lots of different fillings in here. It doesn't have to be haggis, neeps and tatties. I sometimes put in here chicken and broccoli with cheese, mayonnaise, garlic. any of the fillings you do. You could actually do, if you want, sausage and beans if you want, or you could do a pudding filling. But that's the joy of Pampered Chef. We give you fresh inspiration all the time. And all I'm going to do here is pull the bottom up to the top. Whoops, I hope you can see with my arm there. I'm not used to all this filming of things. I'm going to cut up the side of the braid here so that I've now got something I can actually braid with. Up the side of the pastry, sorry, I should have said that. There we go, I should have... Unfortunately, at this stage in the game, I don't know how to stop and do a bit and then move on without doing a separate video. So you'll just have to bear with me till I become more up on how to do these vlogs, but I hope you're enjoying it so far. So I'm taking the back up and I'm going to fold it over like this. And we started this braid now. So are you ready? Just going to pull it up, whoops, twist it together, fancy blob in the top, like that. Doesn't take minutes. Then we're going to glaze this very quickly with an egg wash, and then we're going to pop it in the oven along with the roast potatoes for about 25 minutes to cook. And then I'm going to have a good glass of whiskey with me and my husband and toast our national bard. So here we go, little bit of glazing here. Use the prep bowl and our silicone brush, which will then go in the dishwasher, both of them. I would like to say to you, if you do decide to buy a stone, please don't put them in the dishwasher. They clean absolutely fantastic with just hot water, and they come with very good instructions how to care for them. But as I said, I will be putting up a further blog about stoneware and how to look after your stone. So that's my haggis, neeps and tatties braid, my roast potatoes. The last thing I'm going to do, give me a second, is I've used one of the large microwave cookers. I popped some broccoli and fancy crinkle cut carrots in there. So when this is nearly finished, I'll pop this in the microwave for 3 to 4 minutes. No water. These dishes keeps the flavour in. You don't have to boil out the goodness with water. Give it a drain, some liquid will come out, and there, that will be our dinner tonight. Take care, speak to you soon.